Over the past 5 episodes, we've taken a closer look at the nonprofit world, not the version we see in commercials or mailers, but the one that operates behind the curtain. And what we found is complicated. This series wasn't about tearing down every nonprofit. It was about asking better questions, recognizing red flags, and pushing for higher standards in a space built on trust. Let's quickly revisit what we learned. In the introduction, we saw how some of the biggest charity frauds in U.S. history were carried out in the name of cancer support, raising nearly $200 million and giving almost none of it to actual patients. In Episode 1, we looked at the awareness trap, how raising awareness became a billion-dollar goal with no accountability, and how pink ribbons and slogans too often replaced meaningful action. In Episode 2, we followed the money, exposing how nonprofits can legally spend most of your donation on salaries, fundraising firms, and overhead, all while advertising themselves as life-saving causes. In Episode 3, we looked at gifts nobody asked for, the millions wasted on comfort kits, swag, and trinkets that made donors feel good, but left patients still in need. In Episode 4, we confronted how some charities exploit the suffering of real people to raise money, sometimes without consent, compensation, or even truth. And in Episode 5, we saw that there are good nonprofits out there, the ones that are transparent, patient-led, impact-focused, and truly committed to serving others with dignity and respect. So where does this leave us? With power. The power to give more wisely, the power to ask better questions, and the power to push back when charity becomes theater instead of service. If you're a donor, look deeper. Don't be afraid to vet the organizations you support. If you're part of a nonprofit, reflect on how your mission is reflected in your methods. And if you're a patient, caregiver, or advocate, know that your voice matters, and it deserves to be heard on your terms. This series was never meant to discourage giving. It was meant to sharpen it, to help more good reach the people who need it most, and to shine a light on the structures that sometimes get in the way. If this content helped you see things differently, consider sharing the series. That's one way to raise awareness that actually helps. And if you're ready for more, our next series dives into the world of multi-level marketing, where income promises, hidden losses, and manipulative tactics blur the line between opportunity and exploitation. Because sometimes the systems that hurt people don't wear a suit or a logo. They wear a smile and call it empowerment. That starts next. Thank you for watching, and thank you for caring enough to question what you've been told. This has been the Nonprofit Series.